So, as I told you, this is the smallest temple you will see in your itinerary. Where is the open court? It's only the area in which we are here. Only one column in each side. No ceiling. And the hypostyle hall are exactly in the same place with no columns on each side. They're supposed to be two huge constructions as what you will see in the next temples everywhere. This hall was used in the time of Christian persecution as a church, as what we explained before, using this new language to deceive the Roman soldiers and so on. But later on, when Christianity became the official religion, it was officially converted to a church. I think all of you know the baptism. Why you baptize a child? To announce that he enters Christianity, to take the first sin and everything. But Egyptians, the Coptic, in their tradition, when they convert the temple to a church, they have to baptize the temple to take out the sin of paganism. They wash everything with the holy water, baptizing the temple, declaring that it's converted to a church, putting crosses everywhere on the columns, everywhere you see, here at the gate. And even they took the altar that's supposed to be here in the center, putting it here to the east, making an niche where they can celebrate the Mass. You can see here the picture of the columns, the Greek-Roman columns with multi-floral capitals. That's what you will see in the next scenes. But I would like to show you here very important ancient Egyptian symbol, the key of life, Ankh, the symbol of long life, surrounded by two representations of the wasp scepter. The scepter that means power and control. This half circle, hieroglyphic, it's pronounced Neb, or all. All life, power, and control is for the king. Another important symbol also we will see in all the Greek temples is this one. It's a bird with human hands. This represents the common people, the poor people. With the human hands raised up, they are praying. The star, it means to pray, the verb to pray, dua. And here Neb, all the common people are praying. So the king will get all the life, power and control, and all the local people will keep praying in the temple. Now we'll go to see the sanctuary of the temple.
Pasando desde Osharim Betra y pasando desde el mundo otra vez Osharim o Betra y donde nació Jesús. Normalmente, por eso después de la última del Imperio Romano, después de 3 años, empezamos a recibir todos los libros están dependiendo de quién, la familia.
Come here, everybody. Grandma.
Es el Dios como antes, como el único Dios es el Dios a todo. Hoy Dios de Jesús, Dios de.
So I have a good question. Our friend was asking, we were lighting this temple by torches. Actually, the only part that has the greatest light is the open court where the common people stay. As we said, God stays in the dark. He can't be seen. That's why you notice, the more we get inside, the more dark is the temple. The light was only admitted through these tiny little holes in the ceiling. The more you look in, the less holes in the ceiling you find. Here we enter the darkest point of the temple, which will be the sanctuary. The more you pass from one hole to another in a temple, the higher ranks of priests you are going to meet. Here you arrive the high priest and the king are allowed. Each one is separated by a wooden door to differentiate the ranks of the priests. By the way, in ancient Egypt, a priest, it doesn't mean just like nowadays to lead the people in prayers. The priests were the real scientists, the people who carry all knowledge. Priest can be a physician, can be an engineer, can be an architect, can be an astrologer. For the temple in ancient Egypt, it carries a very important role. It's everything in the life of an Egyptian. If they are sick, they go to the temple, thinking that the gods will cure them by magic. But they were physicians in making medicine inside the temple, curing the people. Women, the moment of giving birth comes to the Banizi. Anyone who wants to construct a house, a building, he consults the priest to give him the maps and plans. So for them, the temple is not just like a church, a mosque, a synagogue, but it's everything in the temple. Offerings. You should bring offerings to the temple. Offerings can be liquid or solid. The solid is mainly food, fruit. Rich people will bring gold and precious stones. Liquids are mainly for very rich people because it's mainly the essences, which is considered to be one of the most precious things, like the essence of lotus and papyrus. Here you can see the Nile god himself. The Nile god was always shown in a hermaphrodite form, masculine and feminine figures in the same body. He's carrying over his head the lotus flower, jars full of lotus essence. Opposite side you see him with papyrus flowers. So, here he's carrying, walking in prayer, he's carrying these offerings to go inside to offer it to the goddess Isis, the owner of the temple. All scenes, all inscriptions here had to be colored. And now the government is trying to clear the original colors the way I'll explain to you in our meeting. Let's come inside to have a look at the sanctuary. Come inside, please.
I don't want to be in the middle.
Here we are in the sanctuary of goddess Isis. Should be an altar made out of granite, upon which they put the sacred bowl, with the statue made out of gold of the goddess. Unfortunately, we never find the real statues nor the real bowls in the temples. But here's the scenes, show us very important scenes. Here you can see goddess Isis holding her baby Horus, the child. She is giving him milk, while the king is making offering. This image was considered as an icon to represent the Virgin and Jesus in the time of persecution. Here a similar scene shows the baby Horus as a king, wearing the double crown of Upper and Lower Egypt, suckling from his mother, and here the king is giving them offerings. The lion god in the lower registers, with his lotus and papyrus flower crowns upon his head. Another very beautiful scene you can see here to my right hand side, where god Osiris is standing as a mummy shape. That's his form, holding the scepter of control, the vast scepter in his hand, and here his wife Isis holding him with her wings. In front of him, the king is burning incense from an incense burner in his hand, offering him lotus flowers and 2 jars, one of lotus and one of papyrus essences. Make a picture and let's follow me to the last part of the temple where we'll see the original location. And then you have your 3 times.